Okay, so we're not doing that.
What do you mean? I was too focused on the body glitching out on the floor.
We're not stabbing ourselves in the eye with a scalpel.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, you're beautiful.
What do y'all have on you? Oh, hi, sir.
Oh, they all have names.
Do you want me to let you free? No, you're stuck here. I can't set him free.
I got a thing to wake up that one motherfucker. And servant amulet.
Wait, what do you mean?
I got the
Can you not and speak
I'm trying to
normally,
think.
please?
The loot. I got the thing we need to play to, I got the, oh my god, I can't talk.
Jesus,
I got the
come
loot to
on,
play to
man!
wake that fucker up. To wake that one
Okay.
dude up. There we go. Now we just need to find someone who can fucking play it.
Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained, so has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader, the darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupils fully versed, there shall come time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and digest. Or digest. I think it's digest. Or dissect. It's dissect. Oh my god, I'm tired. I've been up since fucking 6 in the morning. The sisters shall one day know me. First in whole, last in part, only then will they be masters. Oh, there's a key.
Here lies the best smith in Rythwin. Our swords will never slice as true. Here rests Callista Freeclaw, legendary brawler. Died in his sleep, to the surprise of many.
True love's caress. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it, but the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend and would not break, no matter the pressure.
Here lies Gertrude the Monsoon Rafferty.
Yeah, I know,
She
I
came
heard.
and went
Hold
like a
on
natural
second.
disaster.
Yeah.
Here lies a nameless foundling. May he know peace at last. Here lies Macias, taken before his time.
Alright, where was she over here?
I'm somewhere
Hello?
over here. I'm not too sure where.
What are you doing out here?
Hey! I know you!
Yeah, you're about to get cooked. Oh god, my controller disconnected. Help!
Twist 'em up!
Come on, controller. Turn back the fuck on.
Is that
Thank you.
Well,
the kid Corgo went after? Seems she's
Yeah.
learned a new trick.
Hopefully that lady's dead. Probably
Sorry.
not though.
It knocks the wind right out of me. That's who I'm looking for. Mom and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well... There was an ambush. Mum yelled, run! So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it. Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Sure.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
Great, you and Starion adopted a kid.
Dad Starion?
Because that's what we need, clearly.
Dad Starion, let's go!
Here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives. Behold the mortal remains of Marvy Bullows, town crier, died loudly. Here rots Treston Brumwilt, philanderer and wicked excuse for a husband.
Oh.
May the crows use this marker as a privy.
Wow.
Here lies Bronick Larrow, blacksmith of renown. May he make iron sing.
Alright,
in
we
the
need to
afterlife.
go... We can head back to Halsin. But I think we should probably go see if we can find this artifact. Since we're so close. We could do this and then we can end, because I'm getting pretty tired.
I mean,
Right.
it's just, it's here but it ain't.
Our hero
talking.
thought, but
Oh,
a
hi,
treasure
Raphael.
ahead did not consider.
Are you
the
gonna
peace
finally...
of the dead.
Are you finally gonna
Through
tell
the
a story
dark,
and what he
went creeping
needs
and
to do
awoke
for
what was
his back?
sleeping.
So you can
A
read the
new
runes
grave
or whatever
they
they are?
dug, which he himself fed.
Either shitty poetry or...
Don't tell me you're worried about me. How long have you been standing around practicing though?
Until it was perfect.
Ugh.
I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. I already did. If, through the dark, you go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Can we quit with the riddles?
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps. I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion.
Okay, so we
When
have
the
to kill this
beast
dude
is
for...
dead, I'll
Alright.
consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
Okay. I'm gonna bring Shadowheart with us.
I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us.
Did I quick save before we left? I didn't, did we?
I'm not sure.
Fret not. My soul is quite safe. I am not about to swap one master for another. Even though he's using me, I'm using him too. What do I care about this orphan's life?
Oh my Jesus, what the fuck? Gale, what the hell was that?
Gale, are you gonna blow up?
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher.
What is
Would you
happening?
care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent.
Is he gonna blow up?
Gladly.
Which one is it? Is he gonna blow up or is he gonna try to fuck
yonder
you?
path, and soon you will find him.
Down here? Or do I have to rest first? What? Huh?
It does not compare with the comforts of home,
Glorious shit.
but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketherick. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. Not only this battle, but all that come after. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. If I leave your side, the prism will no longer protect me, and I will cease to be Minthara. The Absolute will make me its puppet again. I would rather die. Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute. I do not sleep unless I wish to. Until I feel safe among this company, I shall spend my nights planning for the fights to come.
Okay.
Farewell.
So is Halsin not coming back? She literally. Okay, so what? Do I gotta rest in order to fucking find Gale? I literally walked around the camp. What's going on?
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you. Excuse me. I'm sorry for looking out for our collective hides. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, where did you want to meet Gale? Yeah, we know.
I mean, hello, I'm trying to look at the map. I don't see him nowhere.
I think I have to rest. It keeps putting me in the rest screen, so I'm just gonna rest.
We're gonna go to find Gale, and it's just gonna be a fucking crater.
Oh. Why is it private dialogue? I'll switch it off so you can see. Hello? Gale, what are you doing? Imagine he's trying to bang. I swear to God.
I
I'm
was about to say,
over
I
it.
don't think you're gonna have to imagine in a second.
I'm over it. Please. Why are you licking me? Why are you looking at me like that? Gale. Gale, I'm sorry. Gale, I'm taking, bro.
There's an almost reverent silence that
Please tell me
accompanies the
that's
peak
not
of
why you brought me
darkness,
out here.
when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle
Oh, please
of
stop.
eternity.
Okay, please stop.
The timelessness of lovers.
Uh,
That most beautiful of fantasies. I wanted to see you while I still could.
why is everyone trying to fuck me?
This may be my last night alive.
Help!
I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder.
Don't make me feel bad when you say
thought
this
this
might
place
be
might
your
bring me
last
peace.
night alive, bro. Stop
Thought it
trying
might
to
make
guilt
the
trip
weight
me.
of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me. But it isn't. there is a way, any
We're
way,
not
to
banging,
save
Dale.
all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mistra and condemn the world.
This is a dating
Stay
sim.
with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
Can I, like, stay with you? Okay. Let's not bang, alright? Let's not bang. If we end- I saved before this because I was worried. I had a fucking feeling. If we end up fucking, I'm gonna be mad. That's not my intention. I'm trying to be comforting and nice here, alright? I'll stay with you as long as we don't fuck! The fact that it put us in private dialogue too kinda scared me. I was like, oh no. Just stay like this. This is nice. We just buddies. We watching the stars and shit. Yeah, see that was nice. I wanted one conversation where no one wanted to fuck me for once. Let's go. W Gale. He didn't want to bang.
I was hoping to speak to you. I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place. But you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Aww.
Careful. I may just take you up on that.
Okay, Gale.
Minthara is something of a closed book, but I suspect a heart of gold lurks beneath that stern countenance. Once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. She's just waiting for someone ready.
Okay.
Is there something you want to talk
Nope,
about?
I'm just gonna smooch you.
Then I'll see
And let you feed on me.
tonight.
Again.
You sweet. Can we? I suppose we can.
Smooch! Yeah!
There is nothing I'd like more.
I can't be feeling this way about pixels. God help me, man. Too down bad. Help.
You are perfect. Every time.
Ah! Ah! Yay! What are you doing, Shadow?
Alright, what now?
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
The shadows are cruel. It would take a miracle for Arabella's mother and father.
Because there's nothing to tell. She died when I was born. As a boy, my bond with father was too deep to miss the mother I never had. Now, well, I'd be lying if I said I'd never thought about my mother. What life would have been like if she'd lived. Maybe I'd be living in the city. Maybe I'd never have been forced into this cursed pact. But there's no use lingering on maybes. My mind is on the stories of today and tomorrow, not those of yesterday.
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. They were not my actions. You have been protected from the worst of the Absolute's influence. Understanding what was done to me is beyond you.
Okay.
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor, every chance. Once he is stripped of his power, the necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheated. He is usually in his laboratory, elbow deep in offal, or clinging to his master's side. If he left Moonrise, his mission must be urgent. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general. I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute. When I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will still hold. I do know that when I take the Absolute's power, I will not lose control of it as our enemies have. I will harness it to create a more perfect world. Any who object to the laws of that world will have no place in it, of course, and I will gladly eradicate them.
Okay!
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
Yeah, let me hear what you have to say about my boo.
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave. Free. What purpose does he have that does not involve his master? He fears him, he hates him, he dreams of him, and he will either kill him or die trying. Astarion is no more free of Cazador than you or I are free of our tadpoles. He will only be free when Cazador is dead, and that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
Okay. Alright. Alright, just remember to start recording.
Yeah, I did the second I heard sounds.
Yeah? Deep side narrows at night.
Wait, what do we have? Okay, we just have that.
Yeah. So anything you want to sell, you just gotta add to your wares, which makes a lot of sense. I'm just fucking stupid.
Oh, okay.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, what the fuck the merchants call the stuff they're trying to sell? Their wares.
Daniel and me are
This song sucks, by the way.
climbing up.
Is it the song he's singing?
Daniel's name. He must know more.
Is it the song he's saying?
We need to rouse him.
Sucks.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
Oh god, I can't.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't have to do a check. So maybe I'll be okay.
Oh, you couldn't play before. Last time we tried playing, you sucked ass. Now you can.
He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe. You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century. You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes. Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Okay.
Okay. Halsin.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
No! Let us go with you!
I'm gonna go with you.
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me. But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this, and I trust you will play it well. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here. Keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Oh no! Is this gonna be a tough ass? This might be a tough ass fight. I should have fucking saved. I didn't save. If we want to switch companions, it's over. We don't really have the strongest bunch here, guys!
Yeah, we actually probably got like the weakest bunch. Well, except for Starion. Starion's here.
The shadows won't be banished without a fight. Once I open the portal, they'll swarm like carrion birds and try to destroy it. You must not let that happen.
Great.
Let's begin. Whatever happens, do not attempt to enter the portal, and do not let anything interfere with it.
Sir, yes, sir.
It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
I'm scared!
We're fucked.
Hello? Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's gonna kill it.
Fuck
That
you,
thing's gonna
fuck
kill
you,
it.
douche canoe, fuck you, douche canoe. It's, yeah.
No!
No chance of lifting the curse now.
Well. Oh no! Fucking OP. I just made this man so fucking cracked. Like, he's cracked.
Oakfather preserve you. No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow, and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely. In fact, I think I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map. Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt. There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the Grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal. Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is. So do I. But one duty at a time. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was
So
my
this
first
shit
day
been
as
going
Archdruid.
on for like before the game began?
An inauspicious
What has our characters been doing? Just sitting on a fucking rock in the middle of the ocean? They don't know shit about what's happening.
We've been here. We've been chilling and Baldur's Gate doing our thing.
You're right. But the work is not yet done.
Yeah.
Not while Ketheric Thorm still draws breath. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know? I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature.
Oh no, I'm
I know. Well-trodden territory.
completely shocked.
Would have
Well then,
known.
let's see.
Would not have known.
I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
I like you, Halsin.
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
Aww! Aww!
350 years young.
God damn!
Privileged to watch saplings grow into.
He's older than Astarion! Astarion, somebody beat you in age! You're no longer the oldest in the camp. We're not counting Withers, alright? He's probably way older than any of us. But, you know.
Withers
Thank
created
me
the
by
universe,
returning the
truly.
favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanas as my teacher. And now I have you. I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers.
Duh.
Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding. Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. The she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned.
Good job, Halsin.
I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve. Anytime. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose.
Okay. Bye-bye. Now knowing the meaning behind that scar, I don't think I can look at it the same no more. Astorian! Of course I come over to Astorian and he's like, yeah, Halsin will make a good shield if we get attacked.
Halsin is one heck.
Halsin is such a delight. Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
Everyone just saying Halsin's big right now.
It's about time Halsin actually stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough.
Oh. Okay, Shadowheart.
A savvy move recruiting Halsin to our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Lazo. If those tree trunk arms aren't an indication.
You wish to consult me?
You don't have anything to say about Halsin? You two are
A
beefing.
disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind? She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all. I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died.
Oh!
Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture. I did. She told me that she has nothing to teach that cannot be learned through observation of her prowess in combat. Perhaps she is right. She certainly cuts a striking figure in battle. There is a precision to her ferocity that I admire. To one who only sees the surface of things, perhaps. You should look deeper.
Okay, Mentor.
In spite of her youth, there is a patience and precision in Lae'zel's thoughts and actions that I admire. Those qualities will strengthen as she matures. The wizard? No.
Oh no!
Their mastery of the weave is commendable, but they are poor conversationalists. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy
Oh, look, you got a
recognizes they are
point.
a
Dale's
threat
actively
and
dying.
kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Our wizard is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs. I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke. I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them.
Jesus Christ.
He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound himself to a devil. I am not judging, I am making an observation. I would rather be allied with a warlock than the spoiled son of a noble who has more experience with diplomats than devils. I have never known anyone so ferocious and unassailable in battle, and yet so fragile and impermanent in their very being. I often think of mortality as a curse. In time, all that I am and all that I have known and learned will be lost. In time, our cities will be dust. Karlach does not seem to have such anxieties. Perhaps because she cannot afford to. She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. There is something very beautiful about that.
Okay, Mentor, you sound a little fond of her. Not a little, you sound a lot of fond. Goodbye. Alright. I'm just gonna do a long rest even though we don't really need it.
Thank you for watching. I know I kind of missed the entire, like, Halsin portal fight, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know where that recording is. If I had it, I would put it in here, but I don't. If you want from Rock's channel, you can either go to the description of this video on my channel page or in the end cards. It'll be in all three of those. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.